Can you trust a virtual assistant? Hi, this is Runy Calmera, my dream business coach, and I help coaches, trainers, digital entrepreneurs, course creators create a dream business and have a dream life, and I also help them create more free time in their business by using virtual assistants. I get that question a lot of time about, can you trust a virtual assistant? And I want to ask you this. If you are working with a partner online, or if you are working with an employee offline, there is an employee and he or she is in your office, and he or she is giving you, is working for you. Can you trust that person? Because a virtual assistant is just like an employee. They are working, you have a contract, you also have, you are giving them instructions, they are working for you and you give them a pay. So they are just like local employee. The only thing is they are remote. They are remote, you have never seen them, and you have seen them only online, and they are remote, they are in another country. So on the internet, trust is very important, just like offline. There are not major differences with people working with you in your office or people you meet online. The virtual assistants are just like the same. Now, how can you build, the question is more, how can you build more trust into the relationship of your virtual assistant? Now, the first thing with trust is you can pay them on time. If you pay them enough and you pay them on time, there's no reason that they are going to betray you or going to do anything against you. The other thing with trust is people often think that maybe virtual assistants will pick up all the ideas and then start their own business or sell the idea to other people. Now, the virtual assistants, they are employees, and most of them don't want to start their own business. They don't want to start competing with you. So there's not a big risk that they will run away with your information. You are providing them with information so that they can do their jobs, and most of the time what they want to do is they want to work for you as an employee, and they just want to work. The other thing is trust. You trust the virtual assistant with access to your account. One way to do that is to have a software that you can just emit a password. You can put a password, and for every virtual assistant, they will have their own access to that. And if you don't work with a virtual assistant anymore, you can take that access out of that information. Now, you don't have, just like with normal employees or with offline employees, you don't have to give everybody information about your credit card, about your bank accounts, etc. So with virtual assistants also, they can have access to the systems, but they don't need to know your credit card, they don't need to know your PayPal account, they don't need to know everything about the sales you're making, etc. It's a matter of putting policies in place so that the virtual assistant know what they can do and what they cannot do. And with a normal employee, if some people they are distrusted, if you don't trust them anymore, you can just take access out of their hands for your systems. And the ultimate thing you can do is, if people are not honest anymore, you can end the relationship with them. So I want you to consider with virtual assistants, the only thing is that they are far away. You are building a relationship with them, and when you're building a relationship step by step, that means that you are building the trust step by step. The first week when you hire a virtual assistant, you give the virtual assistant a test project. How did they accomplish the test project? How did they deliver in time? Did they deliver in time or not? Did they give you feedback on time, reporting on time. So those are ways to check how you can trust the virtual assistant. And I have been working with virtual assistants during two years, and I can say you they work with my systems, and I don't feel like anything bad is going to happen. So that's a summary. I hope that you found value in this video about how you can trust virtual assistants. If you have any questions regarding hiring virtual assistants and working with them and making them more productive, then click the link below to check my program. It's a weekend program where I can teach you much more so that you can start having your virtual assistant up to speed as soon as possible. This was Runy Calmera, and thank you for watching this episode.